Okay, so welcome back. In the last two videos, we've done a couple of things. We've installed Odoo, we installed Nginx, we pointed our custom domain to our virtual machine on Microsoft Azure using the A record from our domain registrar. We've also installed SSL certificates, and we validated that the SSL certificate is in fact working using SSL labs. Then now what we want to do is we want to kind of like create a connection between the SSL that we have in our domain and our Odoo server. So what we are going to do now is, let me share my screen. Yeah, so I'll be going to sudo nano diodo configuration file nginx. So this should be Ayokunle. Yeah, this is the certificate we have. Okay, so we are going to work on this. See how we can modify this to what we need. Okay, so just give me a moment. Please. Okay, so let me look at our sites available. See, see. Let me see how many files we have here. Okay, so we have just one. So let me go back and see our sites available. Let me see what we have here. We also have one. So let me see what is inside our site available. Okay. So it's the same as what we have in our site enabled. So let's go back to site enabled. Then I want I only. So I would be deleting everything we have there. I guess one advantage of Vim, if I were using Vim, rather than be deleting text line by line, I would have just used colon percentage D, and it would delete everything at a single command. But still, I still prefer Nano. Nano is a lot more like Notepad. It's way easier to use. Okay, so let's see this. I change this domain. Only org. As I said earlier on, if you are interested in understanding this configuration file line by line, then you should probably go through the documentation document I'll be adding to the description of this video. This is a lot. Maybe I should have done this before I started the video. This it would make it will make the video it would have made the video shorter. Yeah, so I think we are good. Hopefully I'm not mixing anything. I will run a test command with Nginx just to be sure that my syntax are correct. Yeah, I think this is good. So, yeah, so what I will do now is let me do sudo nginx-t. Let's see if our syntax are correct. Duplicate server default. I don't need default anymore, so I can even delete that. Site enabled. So I can delete the defaults. So let me sudo remove defaults. Think these are, yeah. So if I ls, default is gone. Let me run my test again. And it is okay. The syntax is okay now. So another thing I need to do is, if you notice from the configuration file, we're working with proxy mode. See a lot of proxy paths. So I'm going to add that line to our Odoo file. So let's do sudo nano etc to 15. Then we scroll down. Then we add this. So I'll change this to 2 as it is. In case you are looking at my admin password, immediately after I post this video, I'm going to change this password. So you're not going to be able to use it to create a database on my virtual machine. I'm going to change the password. Yes. So I think everything is good. I think everything is good actually. I think everything is good. I believe it should work as expected. Hopefully it will work as expected. So what we can do is we just restart Nginx and restart our Odoo server, and hopefully everything will work well. Yeah, and okay, so let me restart them. Sudo systemctl restart. Let me start with Nginx. Then also we are restarting Odoo. Okay, so if everything should work well, then this should work with SSL, HTTPS, and we should not need to specify the ports. It should work on port 80. So let me reshare and I will go to my browser and try to access this ayokunle.org. This time around, I will remove port 8069. And even though it isn't on, I'm not working with ports 80 right now. I mean, I'm not working with HTTPS. It should automatically redirect to HTTPS. And yeah, you can see our Odoo installation working as expected. So there is no port specification here, and it's click on here, we'll see that the connection is secure. So it's safe now to use. And this is following best practice. There are a couple of more things that you can use to add in your Odoo installation. Maybe in some other videos we'll speak about that. But this is a good place to start. So you can see over here, the connection wasn't secure, but right here it is secure. Yeah, so we can put an end to the video here. Hopefully you've gained one or two things. If you are more familiar with Nginx, the web server, which was actually built by a Russian. So, and you can see how to install an SSL certificate on a web server, just in case you are not working with a web hosting provider that does that for you. So have a great day and make sure you like, subscribe, and leave comments about how you feel on this tutorial.